Here from the North Gym as Tim Washington and Bryson McComas take center court, and Indians win the tip-off with Deering having the ball to start out the game here.
Yeah, look for a crowd to be a big factor tonight because it's one of the most packed games of the season.
Tim Washington is fouled on the play, so he's going to go to the line early. So the starting lineup for the Indians: Vince Deering, Will Carpenter, Sawyer Newton, Henry Witt, and Tim Washington has stayed the same pretty much this whole season. Topeka High is on a 2-game losing streak. They're 10-8, while the Indians are coming off one win on Tuesday. And the shot from the corner is through. First score of the day is a 3-pointer for Octavian McFadden.
Yeah, Octavian McFadden is the high motor defender that turns defense into offense primarily for the Trojans, but he can knock down some shots on offense as he just did there. They have scored over 70 points in all of their wins in the last few games, which has really shown the power of runs in basketball.
Vince Deering puts it up there, and Washington cleans it up to score. Washington, a big force up front for the Indians. This one off the mark. Washington with a rebound. Deering gets it to Carpenter, and it's in. Will Carpenter scores there. He leads the team with 15.4 points per game this season.
Yeah, Manhattan, obviously their play style has been to push the ball the entire year, and they do it again right here.
MHS basketball. Looks like a travel on MHS.
Defensively for Manhattan, they're really going to have to close out on shooters well today because Topeka has a lot of shooters.
Another steal. Deering gets it. He's chasing a record tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he gets one more steal. He will tie the all-time season record.
Single season
record for
steals. And he gets another one. That ties it for Deering. And history for the Indians. Vince Deering with one more steal will become the Manhattan High single season steals record holder. The Indians down 9. Good footwork and finish by Deering. Lead is 7 for T-High, 1:10 in the third quarter. Will Carpenter, fast break, over to Deering. Deering has come through continuously tonight.
Yeah, it's 15 for him. He's really gotten hot on the offensive side, and it's now just a 5-point game.
43 seconds in the third quarter. Indians down by 5. Hatrup, man, what a defensive play by Hatrup, standing in the T-High player's way and forcing a travel.
Yeah, one thing Hatrup is really good at is going straight up on defense. He never brings those hands down, and that's why he can be such a weapon in the paint on the defensive side.
MHS down 4, 6:43 in the game. Tim Washington over to Newton. Newton is swarmed, ball loose. Carpenter able to get it. Now he goes up for a basket.
That is so tough. That is a tough floater. You saw his ability to get around 3 defenders and then put up a teardrop, which cuts it to 2.
McComas has it at the corner, out to his right. 7 on the shot clock. Puts it up there, and that goes through the rim in the net. 5:47 in the game now.
Yeah, that may
Indians
be
trail by 4.
the best offensive possession Topeka could have asked for. It. Burn clock and get a result at the end of it. That's what they're going to have to continue to do to try to ice this game out.
Sawyer Newton's finish cuts the deficit to 2 for the Indians. from the key, off the rim, and Carpenter has it. On the fast break, he goes all the way and scores. Coach George says that when the team needs a bucket, Carpenter is the man.
Yeah, Carpenter's the heartbeat of this Manhattan squad, and when things get chaotic, Coach George looks to him to settle the waters, and he's the coach of the floor right now.
And this is the loudest the fans have been on the Indian side, letting them know the air ball. Deering banks it through. Vince Deering lives for the highlight.
Yeah, this might be his best game of his career. 21 points. He broke the steal single season record. He is one of the most effective players in the Centennial League, and he's shown it tonight.
And look at the scoreboard, Ayavanth. The Indians with their first lead in the game, and for a while at least. It's a 1-point ball game.
So if you're Topeka High, would you be in the situation to foul currently, or would you wait a few more possessions and then start to foul?
1:30 on the clock. Deering attacks off the window. Beautiful. Indians now up by 3, but this shot could change that as it ties the game at 52. 1:10 in the game remaining.
Looks like about one possession for each team that may decide it.
And one. So the foul was called against number 4, Bryson McComas.
This is one of the biggest free throws of the game for Newton.
20 seconds in the game. Crossover, dribble, now a shot, and that goes through. Clock still running. 8 seconds, and the clock stops at 7.4 seconds left in the game as the Indians are up by just 1 point after a made shot from Bryson McComas for 3.
Is there ever a bigger situation where you get your first bucket of the game? Bryson McComas, the leading scorer and leading rebounder, and stat stuffer for this Topeka High Trojan team, gets his first bucket there, which is he hasn't been able to knock down the three-point shot or get his mid-range. So that is huge to see one go down for him.
All right, 6.5 seconds in the game. Indians here at home leading by 3. This is for the season sweep of the Trojans. 3 seconds. Out of bounds, last touch by T-High, and the fans know it. This is just about put in the bag.
Putting in, taking out Asher Newton, as we said before, they need a defense. They put in Asher Newton with those 4 fouls. And the fans are loud as they smell another win.
Inbound, 1 second left, and that'll do it. The Indians sweep Topeka High on the season and win the game 58-55 as the whole student section will swarm onto the court and all congregate in the corner of the floor. Ayavanth, what went well for the Indians tonight?
Vince Deering had a breakout game, 23 points, 4 steals, broke the single season steal record. Player of the game goes to him for sure. Overall, Manhattan's just gonna need to continue to get production from Vince Deering and Will Carpenter, and it's gonna be a ride from there.
It's still a long road ahead, but really just 4 big league games remaining. This is it for us on the MHS Student Media YouTube channel. Lane Lewison.
Ayavanth Natarajan.
We'll see you next time.